like it was lagging. I thought it was me.
I restarted.
I think
Are we gonna have to wait 5 more minutes real quick?
No, I think we're good.
Where the name
we need to
comes
wait.
from.
We need to wait. It's only right.
Refresh? Alright, okay, refresh. Everyone refresh your pages, please. I swear
Yeah,
to God.
it looks like it's not lagging on my end. I think we're good.
We're good?
I'm giving you money first.
Ooh.
I have to watch an ad.
Ooh.
Hey guys.
You're subbing to me?
I'm giving you money. I'm watching an ad. You're welcome. I'm really paying the bills with this one.
Thank you.
Yeah,
hey guys, welcome back to our podcast. It is never scuffed.
We are always 100% on it. What is Burn's background? Burn, would you like to explain your background?
It's me and my boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, you found a lover.
Yeah. Caught asleep and taking a little nap in the student council room.
Burn has to be quiet.
Since I had to restart the stream, let me restart my introduction. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Life of the Party, a D&D podcast. It's me, ya boy. It's Electra. These bitches gay. Good for them. They really are. Fuck. Here, I don't know. What the fuck else did I say? I don't even remember. And now I'm all fucked up. You got me fucked up today, Twitch. God damn it. And I'm just gonna pass it to Duck for the recap. Duck, our lovely
That's a good
DM.
idea. Hey, what up?
Hi.
Hi. Oh my god.
Hey, Duck.
Hi. Oh my god. Hi. Hi, Colin 3.
Hi, Colin 3. Hi.
As it was said, this is Life of the Party. We are here in, I believe, episode 4? Jeez.
Yeah.
4 whole sessions. 4 certainly D&D sessions. We are back. Last we heard from our peanut gallery, quite a few things happened. We had a little moment of Salem coming to after resting for the night. Everyone rested for the night, but Salem especially after being stabbed.
I was stabbed.
You were stabbed. We now, after that, him being healed, had a short conversation with his mother, and was, by the end of it all, summoned to the court, hearing some news of something has gone wrong with the king. He has fallen ill. With Morgan, Morgan stole from the royal garden to feed the hive after being informed the hive kind of only eats plants, stole exotic imported plants from the royal garden to feed hornets and armor, and also got a pretty cheeky, terrifying look into Penelope's room. Morgan, however, wasn't the only one who saw into the dark, twisted world behind Penelope's bedroom door, as Nyxio did their morning stretches in there, as well as followed 2 of our other PCs. One such being Gavin the Great, who was Gavin the Gifted, Gavin the Great, varies from source to source, was summoned by a sending spell by an old friend, where we went to the Golden Shears, and by we, I do mean Gavin thinking that he's going alone, followed by Nyxio, who thinks they're being very sneaky, followed by Lord Foog, who was being very sneaky, as we headed into a mercenaries guild at the Golden Shears, where we were introduced to a local crime lord and Gavin's buddy, Rolland, the one who sent the sending, where Gavin was then contracted with a little jobberino. From there, they headed back home from being in town. Little confrontation happened, and now we are picking up that same night.
That was a good recap. Yeah.
Ryan actually remembers what happened last time now.
Yes. Listen, a lot happens in 4 days. No, I knew most of it. Mostly like my stuff.
Guys, you 3 come barging back in from your exploits one after the other. You guys collectively had dinner, um, and we're starting with Salem. It's time to go to court.
Time to go to court. Put on my
Um,
little hat.
yeah, you put on your little hat. You put on like your best, your true best. Um,
Mhm.
do you say anything to anybody as you're just leaving?
I look at the peanut gallery and I basically say, um, "Don't make Penelope mad. I'm not here to stop her." I just give them a little warning. I look
You
at
give
them
them
and I'm just
warning.
like, Penelope will be the one in charge. Anything she says goes. Don't make her mad. She will dissect you. Have a good night, everyone.
You close the door behind you. Salem, you start the long trek up to the castle proper. Once again, you are in like a craggy, like deep basement sub-level of the castle, in like the outer castle. You're not even connected to the inner castle. You're like in the outer
Mhm.
wall.
Mhm.
You make your large, like super large and like arduous trek up to the castle proper, walking through all the gardens and
Mhm.
through another wall. There are two walls. This is the outer wall and then the inner wall.
Mhm.
Uh, you pass by knights, who salute you, avert their eyes as always. Uh, you are striding along in the dead of night, uh, walking as if you were walking to the grave. You make your way through the main hall, beautiful, exalted arches, golden decor. There seems to be gold in the very blocks the castle is built in. Um,
Mhm.
some of it is rumored to be fool's gold, but don't say that around any royals. um, give me a perception check as you start to head in to
All
like
right.
the like main meeting hall.
Let's see how good my rolls are today. Oh, they're not good. Hang on, let me pull up the character. 8.
8.
I rolled an 8.
Uh, you don't notice a thing. I think you're worried because this is the first time you've been summoned to court in like ages. Like truly in ages. You haven't even. I don't think in the past. Salem, you're in your mid-20s, right?
Mhm.
You
25.
was you're 25. You assumed the mantle when you were like 16 or 17. Quite a young
Mhm.
boy to assume the mantle of royal coroner. You haven't been summoned to court in maybe the past 7 years.
I feel like I'm 16 again. Feel like I feel like a kid walking back, just new to everything. As I continue walking, I just feel these like feelings of dread and just
Yeah.
anxiety of just I haven't been here in a while, and the last time I was here, I was pretty young. So,
Can I ask a question?
mhm.
Are you carrying your mother's brooch with you?
Yes, I did. Don't want Lord Foog to steal that.
You have it tucked away, in like a pocket in your inner robe, and you
Mhm.
stride. Um, you see as you get deeper and closer to the main hall, uh, more and more knights, become present in your vision. You just know, like, higher security, of course, but, like, more than, like, typical. Like, more than even if you were to just come to the castle because a maid or a serf died in here and you had to come in way more than usual. Just truly they must
Mhm.
have pulled forces from, like, the outer country and somehow buried them here, to have this much protection. Um, you see, and no perception check needed because he needs no introduction at all. You see boisterously, like, oh, not yelling, but ordering soldiers and knights around. is
Mhm.
General Rathgar Buchanan. Uh, you know him. He's a war hero. From the war like 50 years back. He's
Mhm.
in his like not 50 years back. Like 30 so years back, he was like a young knight, like fresh out of the academy, who immediately went straight into the war, became a general like 2 months. He is no nonsense. Um
Mhm.
he is a uh he's half elven, but truly takes more after his human lineage. Uh, bulky, standing at like 6'4".
Mhm.
He is built as if carved of the stone beneath your very foot. He
Mhm.
has a steely brow, and white silver hair, and his face is littered with scars. And you just hear him hollering, down the way. Uh, you see as you start to approach the main chamber, you see him turn to you and go, "Well, if it isn't the grave himself."
How's hope you're having a lovely night tonight?
As lovely as a night like this could be.
Mhm.
How, how do you fare this evening, sir?
Pretty pretty indifferent to be honest. Been a while since I've been here, but it's nice to see you again, sir.
Uh, he nods and he takes, your right side, uh, and strolls in with you to the, main chamber. You see in here, this is the main meeting chamber. You're probably not, this is a summoning of the court. So you're not
Mhm.
going to the king's quarters to like see how sick he is. This is us talking about what we're going to do next cuz he is sick.
Mhm.
Um you sit down, you see a couple other attendees here. Uh give me another perception check as you look around the table.
Come on, baby, give me some good numbers. Oh! 18.
18, incredible. You see uh General Buchanan walks to the end of the table and sits by the head, to the right of the head of the table. The head of the
Mhm.
table is typically reserved for the king. There's no one sitting there at the moment. Um,
Mhm.
you see, uh, here, unattended, not with her brother, the young princess Lilia Holly, who is the crown princess. She is the youngest child. She is only 9 years old. She is sat here at the table with two of her like handmaids and her attendees.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
you see that the court mage is here. You would know his name to be Tobias Midland. He's also in his 50s. Um, he is sat to the right of General Buchanan. Um, closer towards you. Uh, there is the young squire, Caleb Loftfoot. This is the prince's most trusted knight. He's not a knight to be. He is still a squire. But they are childhood friends. You would know that. Um, and coming in behind you, there are a couple other like lords and things, like just people of the court here that are of lesser note to you. Like it doesn't really matter what they're gonna say because they live out in the West Territories. Like it doesn't really matter. Um,
Mhm.
you see strolling in behind you and taking the seat to your left is Dr. Joseph St. Clair, who is the royal doctor who you kind of work hand in hand with, but you guys don't hang a lot. um
We're work buddies. We're under the same type of medicine. I just deal with
yes.
the dead. He deals with the alive.
Yeah. He regards you, gives you a simple nod, and goes and sits beside uh court mage Tobias. Um
Mhm.
you all sit here, uh, kind of not in complete silence, but virtually no meaningful conversation is being had because you're waiting for the meaningful conversation to start.
Mhm.
Um, You see walking out about 10 or 15 minutes after everyone here is gathered, uh, the young prince, Edmund Hawley, who is only 15 years old, with a grave look on his face. Give me an insight check.
Come on, baby, good rolls. Uh, 5.
5.
Yeah.
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 You see, you can't really read him. He just looks angry to you.
Uh-huh.
He sits. He initially goes to sit by his sister, which would be to the left of the king. Well, the king's seat. You see his attending knight behind him, Aberdeen. You see Aberdeen puts a hand on his shoulder, and guides him to sit in the king's chair.
Yeah.
He sits down. He looks at all of you, regards you, bows his head. Um, um, Greetings, to all of those who attend the court. Thank you. Um, Everyone kind of bows at him. To all that have been summoned here, you would know my father, the king, has, and you see he takes in a deep breath. My father has fallen deadly ill. There are 2 gasps from the room, and they're both from Lilia and one of her handmaidens, who quickly puts a hand on her shoulder. He doesn't look at his sister when that happens. I'll just say you catch that because all eyes are on him. He's steeled himself. Um, do with the doctor, please. You see, Dr. St. Clair stands up. Yes, sir. I'll be the one to say it then. The king appears to have some sort of affliction that we can't quite place the origins of quite yet, but we're not sure if he'll even make it through tonight. So, that being said, I don't think it's my place to say, sir. And Dr. St. Clair sits back down, and Edmund nods at him and goes, yes. For the foreseeable future, I'm to be assuming the mantle of king to our fine country. Thank you. And he steps up, and walks out, just full leave. And murmurs erupt, upon the group here as him and Aberdeen exit. You see General Buchanan look over, just like looking over. He goes, "Sir!" He stands up and storms out after them. Everyone else here just kind of sits quietly. Lily's handmaids take her off. And I think we're gonna come back to this scene in a moment. We're gonna head back over to the house. Is everyone else just going to bed? You have had dinner, or is there plans people have?
I can plan to do my job tonight, if possible.
Incredible.
If
You
it's not too
absolutely
late
can.
to do that.
It's not. It's very late, but this is the capital city. Though this country has one of the smaller capitals in the world, it is still a bustling city even at night. So if you did want to go out, it wouldn't be seen as too suspicious. So if you wanted to plan to do that, yeah, absolutely.
If everyone else plans on doing things tonight, I guess I will head out and do that.
Okay. Is anybody else planning on doing anything?
The bird will be following Gavin.
The bird will be following Gavin, of course.
Nyxio is still drunk, and as a result, chooses to stay home.
You fall asleep on the couch. The hive doesn't get it tonight because you are drunk and you pass out first. It is. I doubt the hive's going out on the town.
Nope.
Beautiful.
Maybe just out by a window getting air.
Okay, yeah, you can you're in the basement. If you want to crack open Salem's door to let in some cavernous cold stone hallway air,
Mm-hmm.
you're more than welcome to do that.
Okay, thank you.
If you want to go sneak out and do what you want, you're more than welcome to.
Not yet.
Okay. Morgan, do you have any plans for?
No. He's
No.
just here.
Just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Okay. Passing out. It is not doing a thing. Is also not doing anything. Just happy to be here. Gavin, are you making any attempt to sneak out, or are you just like, I'm gonna leave?
I think I could probably just leave. I don't think anyone's wondering where I'm going, especially if Nyxio
Absolutely.
just passed down the couch.
Yeah. You slip out. Have you looked at the information that Roland gave you about what, where you're going and what?
I forget what he. I believe was it just an address?
It
or was
is
there any more
just
information?
it's an address, and you got the description of it's this guy, and you've got to go get him and be like, you owe Roland money.
I missed that voice. Okay, yeah. Do I know this guy at all, or is it just a name?
Yeah,
that
this is some random bozo.
Just
this
random
is truly
bozo.
some random guy.
It's random bozo. I gotta shake up. Okay, yeah. I'll just start heading there.
Incredible. You start moving. You know the city fairly well. You don't need to roll. However, someone who does need to roll, who is actively sneaking after you, Lord Foog. Are you sneaking, or are you not sneaking?
I don't think Foog cares enough to sneak.
Incredible.
I will say I knew that Foog was with me towards Roland. At least I knew that. I would say Gavin wouldn't be entirely upset to see Foog just behind him.
You wouldn't be
I would not be glad, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
I'd be like, this is the situation I'm in.
Yeah, you get up into the higher levels, out into a regular city street, and you hear the slapping of claws and talons behind you as you make your way into the night.
Yeah. Foog does not care about me sneaking.
You know this bird's behind you. You just know.
Can I just turn around and just see Foog trying to hide behind a trash can, but very obviously I can see.
Foog, you're stood behind a lamppost. But birds' faces can't see forward, so you're just looking forward. Only your beak in the center of your face is hidden. Gavin, you see that sight.
You know I can see you, right? I know you're following me.
I know what you are, but what am I?
You're a bird who's following me. Can I help you?
Gavin.
Hey, Lord, listen. Okay, I got this job I gotta do. I gotta go to this guy's house. I gotta shake him up a bit. If you want to follow, you can, but you gotta be cool, man. Okay, you gotta if you want to help, you can, but just don't do anything too crazy, okay?
You gotta be cool, man.
Yes, that's what I said.
You gotta be cool. You gotta be cool. You
I
gotta
know,
be cool,
I know,
man.
I know. I said that.
Gavin the
hey,
Gifted. You gotta be cool, man.
do you want to play this game called the Quiet Game?
Quiet game. Quiet game.
Yeah. So the goal is you have to be quiet like this. Good. That's good. Okay. All right. We're making.
Gavin the Gifted. Gavin the Gifted.
All right. Let's go. It's fun. Whatever. We'll figure out later.
You guys start walking. Your effort in trying to make this easy on yourself backfired horribly. You guys make your way into town. You just go and you start heading towards the shopping district of the city. You come to a shack, kind of. It's like a building made of, I don't know, driftwood. And when I say building, I do mean a shack that is fixed between two alleyways.
Okay.
With a door that's jury-rigged on. It's a piece. If plywood existed, it would be a 8-foot sheet of plywood that is just in front of where a door should be.
So it's very rundown, is what you're saying. Okay.
But make a perception check for me.
Okay. 1 second. 16.
16.
Yep.
You look down and you see a welcome mat that says "Step on in." And
Okay.
on the wall, like on a piece of driftwood, hammered in, is a piece of wood that's been like burned. It has like wooden engraving on it that's been like wiped away, but you see like the singe marks for what used to be like what the shop was called, but it's been faded away by time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's just a very rundown shop with the welcome mat.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. I guess I'll just knock.
You knock. You don't get an answer.
Is there? Can I see a visible like light on behind the door?
It is
Or
a
is it just
shack with a piece of. When I say it's an entrance into an alleyway that's made out of.
So it is just an
driftwood.
alleyway.
It's a alleyway that's been cordoned off with driftwood.
Got it. Okay. So, and there's no lock on the door. I could just walk in. I could just straight up.
It's not a door. It is a sad excuse for a door. It's a piece of wood obstructing
All right.
the
In
path.
that case, I'm just gonna stroll on in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go walk on in.
I'm gonna tell Foog what happened.
Okay. Oh god.
Foog, you see Gavin push away the wood that's covering the entrance, and you see him get sucked into a black void.
Gavin the Ghosted?
And we're gonna follow after Gavin as you are rocketed through a void-like space. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw as your stomach comes to your head.
Oh.
Oh
Oh, okay. 16.
16. 16, you rolled a 16.
No, it was 13 plus my modifier.
Why are you rolling?
Am I done?
Gavin needs to roll. You didn't.
Oh wait, you want me to roll?
I want Gavin to roll.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to roll. My bad.
You
I
watched
also thought you were
Gavin
also
get
thought you wanted him to roll.
rocketed into
My fucking mate.
So it's would I roll and then
a Constitution saving throw.
so would I roll? What dice would I roll for that?
D20, and
Okay.
then add your Constitution modifier.
6.
You collapse on a carpeted floor, and you begin to stop coughing and heaving, and you throw up. Your body is shaking, and you feel dizzy, like your vision is completely blurred. And right in front of your face, you see a pair of regular flip-flops with they're like teal blue flip-flops with like little purple like daisies on them. And like a pair of like old man feet in front of you.
Okay.
That's an entrance.
Yeah. Is it like a trap that I just fell for? Or like what?
You'd have no clue.
Yeah,
You're vomiting.
I'm vomiting.
And above you, you hear, "Oh man, who are you?
What
How'd you
the
end up?
hell?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, who's this guy?"
What just happened?
You look up and you see a old man with tufts of white hair that are like patchy, a pair of spectacles that are really, really tiny, and one of them is purple and has a crack in it, and it has like a bunch of little flip down lenses, like inspector, like jewelry inspector lenses.
Mhm.
And he is in like, you know, when like Seth Rogen got really into like South Asian culture. He's kind of that's what he looks like.
I'm
Like that's
looking
what
it
he's
up.
dressed like. He's like, when I say he has old man feet, he's not really an old man in the face. He looks really surprisingly young, like super young, but with old man features.
I want to imagine there's just Seth Rogen I'm looking at.
All right, so where'd you come from?
What is going on?
Oh, you threw up on my carpet. What? Is you gonna throw up on my carpet?
Yeah, what'd you expect? I fell like a. What is going on? Who are you?
Well, this is my shop. I'm Tilbo.
Sorry, what was that?
My name's Tilbo. My name's Tilbo. That's my name.
Okay, Tilbo. Okay.
Welcome to my shop, young man.
Oh my God.
I have not had I ain't had a handsome son like you coming here ever.
All right, I need a second.
One.
I want to throw up.
You just did. Here, we got a bucket.
No, I'm gonna throw up again.
Here, he holds a bright purple bucket underneath you. Yeah, get it out. Get it out. It'll stay in if you don't get it out.
Okay, I need a second. Okay, so here's the deal. You owe money, and I need that money.
Oh, how much money I owe? I probably ain't paying my taxes.
I don't know. I just need money.
Okay, hold on.
Does the note say how much money you owe us?
No, it's just this address.
Okay.
He didn't even give you a name.
God damn it, Roland. God damn it, Roland. Okay. I just need.
Hey, come on, get up, get it. Your knees.
Okay.
He helps you up. So you want to look around my shop? You said.
No. Listen.
Yeah. Follow me.
No. Okay.
He turns and starts walking, and you see he's like old man shuffling, and you get a good look at the shop. It looks like every antique ever is here. Like everything that has ever been in an antique shop in any world, in any timeline is here. There's like a weird Ithlandelic, like you would think it's Ithlandelic technology, like just looking at it. It's like, but we would know it's a Coca-Cola machine from the 50s. But it doesn't, but to Gavin, you don't know what that is. It just looks like a weird Ithlandelic machine. It's like hyper steampunk looking and strange. And you see like a couch that's covered in jaybirds. Like it's jaybird patterned couch and like beautiful ornate, like a truly cut piece of stone that's up against the wall that's covered in cave paintings. It's like a 10 by 10 piece of stone. How did he get it in here? And he's just walking going, and over here's our swords. I like these swords.
Yeah, they look great. God damn it, Roland. What did you send me to?
Oh,
Listen.
Now,
okay.
Over here, young man. You still feeling sick? You're feeling sick.
No,
huh?
I'm fine.
Hey,
fine.
come here. Open your mouth.
What?
You see, he brings a cup that you don't know where he grabbed it from, and he grabs your jaw with inhuman like levels of strength, and he pours it down your gullet and shuts your mouth, and then runs 2 of his fingers down your throat to make you swallow. And you swallow, and you immediately feel better. You feel at ease.
What the hell was that?
That's my special juice.
Special juice? What is in your special juice?
It's just like coffee and like whiskey and melted down Vaseline.
Oh, okay.
Vaseline here?
You
Gavin
ain't
doesn't know
here.
what Vaseline is.
You are not here.
No, I'm just saying.
You see he turns and looks into a huge ornate mirror. Nyxio, you're laid asleep on the couch, and you feel a presence. You hear Gavin speaking somewhere in your mind, and you look up to like a little mirror Salem has hanging on the wall, and you see Gavin looking at this old young man. And then you say Vaseline. You think Vaseline as you hear him say it, and he turns and he goes, "You ain't here. You ain't even here." And Gavin,
offhanded comment. I didn't know.
and Gavin, you look into the mirror and you see Nyxio asleep on Salem's couch. And then he waves his hand over the mirror, and the image disappears. And you are here.
What is going on?
Hey, follow me. You want to see a weird chair?
And we're
don't
want to
leave you
see
there.
the chair.
And out in the alley, Lord Foog, what are you doing? You just watched your
The bird's a little freaked out at first, you know. Signs of familiarity are gone. So shouting, "Gavin! Gavin! Gavin!" over and over, the bird, takes a sec, assesses his surroundings, and proceeds to go through where Gavin went, after thinking about it long and hard and making the logical deduction.
You have that same experience. You get sucked wormhole-like through this glistening, like at first, dark twilight nighttime space that becomes like this technicolor explosion and cataclysm in your eyes, and you feel your stomach boil and all the coins in your pocket rumble. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Nelly. Oh,
I
Nelly.
hope you get a shit.
Lots riding on this lottery.
Come on. Your luck has to
Give
run
me a
out
bad one.
eventually.
It'll be funny.
Okay. 17.
17?
Yeah.
You don't throw up. You do lose sight for like 2 seconds. Gavin, in the store, you're looking at this weird chair that's like it's shaped like a fish, but not like a fish you've ever seen before. And you hear diddling, diddling of the sound of like a door opening, and then you hear whoop as a bird lands in the middle of the hallway. And when I say hallway, it's truly just a pathway to navigate through the maze of objects in here that make up all the antiques. And Lord Foog's collapsed body is on the floor in front of you. And Tilbo goes, "Oh, more guests."
Oh god. Oh god.
There's another one. We got another guest. Hey there, friend. Other. Oh!
Salutations!
Oh, you got manners. This guy just threw up on my carpet and you said salutations. I know.
Presenting Lord Foog the Toast.
Why does he always do this?
And the bird bows respectfully.
I'm Tilbo. My mama named me Tilbo, and her mama named her Margaret.
Right?
I never had a friend before.
Oh.
Yeah, for good reason. Hey,
Oh.
Foog. Oh, over here.
Gavin!
Hey, are you okay?
Satisfactory.
Okay, good. Yeah, this is Lord Foog the Toost. He's my bird.
Lord Foog the
I have a
Toost.
bird.
I'm a bird.
He's a bird.
That's great.
Uh,
Y'all wanna try a couch hot dog?
no, okay, listen.
I accept.
No.
He reaches into the fish-shaped chair and he you see he wedges his hand between where the back of the chair meets the seat of the chair and rumbles around for a bit and then pulls out a hot dog and hands it to you.
Satisfactory.
No,
It's
no,
not
please
dirty
don't.
or anything.
Don't eat that. Don't eat that.
Why?
It's I don't know. I just don't trust it.
It's a good hot dog. I'll eat one. He rumbles around. He pulls out a corn dog. It's
Fine.
really good.
But the Kenku puts it in his bag and doesn't eat it right
Oh,
away.
it's for later. That's a good move. That's a good move on your part. Oh.
Okay.
So you said you wanted some money, huh?
Yeah.
Needed money.
Do you know Roland? Ever heard the name?
Which one?
I don't know. I think there's only one. He
Describe him.
he talks like this. It's a really bad impression.
Sorry, that really made me giggle.
In lore, it's a really bad impression, but you get the idea.
He's talking. Okay. So he talks funny. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, yeah. Let's look. And you see he walks over to a bookshelf, takes a photo album off of it, and just starts flipping through the photo album. And Gavin, you start seeing like photos of your recent memory, like
Okay.
you making your porridge, you
Oh.
walking into the city, you meeting Nyxio, like snapshots of your like life. And then he goes, "All right, okay, is this him? I seen this fool." And it's a photo of you. It is a perfect photo of how you were looking at Roland in his office.
How do you have that photo?
No,
Or
I
any of
don't
these
know.
photos? What?
That's cool. He puts it back up on the shelf and he's like, "Okay, yeah, I know that guy. I do owe him a couple dollars. Yeah, follow me up to the front." And he starts
Okay.
walking you up to the front. We're gonna go back to the house. Back at the house, we've got everybody else. You guys just bedding up for the night, going straight to sleep.
I'm not sure if I'm
You've
asleep
been-
anymore.
Yeah, you've been jolted awake by this night terror.
Was I dreaming it, or was there like a reflective
it's like-
surface?
Give me an insight check, because you
Okay.
were looking up at a mirror that's on Salem's wall.
Insight. That is a dirty 20.
At first, you're like, "Oh, I must just be like half drunk, half having sleep paralysis," and then you're like, "No, why the fuck was Gavin in that mirror?" You jolt awake, immediately suspicious. You have no fucking clue what's going on, but that was weird. That's not normal.
That's suspicious.
That's
weird.
weird.
Are the Hive and Morgan awake?
I don't know. Are the Hive and Morgan awake here in the living room?
Morgan isn't.
Me.
The Hive is awake, but also like very low energy.
Yeah, you ate a lot of leaves today. Big day for the Hive.
Big day.
Big day for the Hive. I think my first thing is I'm gonna try and shake Morgan awake. Just like, Morgan.
Yes. What?
Wall, mirror, wall, Gavin, mirror.
That
wall.
is where mirrors tend to be. Yes, my friend.
No, ceiling mirror. I saw. He was there.
Would you like to slow down a little bit? His eyes are like half open, still lying on the floor.
Look, I looked up. I saw a mirror, and then Gavin was there with like a young old man. Is the only way I could describe him, and I don't know what is happening.
Is the mirror still there?
The mirror is there, but the image that Nyxio's describing isn't there. The mirror's reflecting the other wall at the moment.
It was
Morgan
that
just
mirror.
gonna look at it.
The mirror right
Looks
there.
quite fine, quite alright to me.
Look, is there magic here? Like, I looked up and I saw Gavin. And then the guy said, "You're not here right now," waved it away, and the mirror went back to normal. I promise you, I am a lot more sober
Morgan?
right now.
Quite magical.
Yeah.
Did you ever consider that you weren't there? Sorry. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Literally just gaslighting.
Did you consider? No.
You weren't there in that moment?
But I was. I saw them in
Well,
the
if
mirror.
the man in the mirror said that you're not there.
Bottom with the mirror.
Look, do you want to help me or not?
Morgan's gonna get up and go to the mirror. He's gonna grab it from the wall.
Okay. You take it off the wall. It's on very, very
Does this help?
simple hooks.
Is this helping?
Do you know anything that could, like, show us if there's, like, magic here? Are we haunted? Are we cursed? What is happening? Do you know where Gavin went?
No. Out. He went out.
He went out?
I mean, it's not the strangest thing in the world for there to be magic in the home. Nyxio, I'm not sure if you have realized this. There are quite a few magic users.
Yes, I understand that. I understand that, but I've never seen anything like this. Look, it was like
Right.
allowing me to, like, see into another place. I could see Gavin there, and there was, like, an old, young-looking dude that I can't really figure out how to describe other than that.
Can I do anything on this mirror duck?
You want to give me an Arcana check?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. Give me an Arcana check. Look at this mirror.
9.
This is the most ordinary. The only thing that's extraordinary about this mirror is that it's tackily gothic.
Hey.
You're not here.
I'm not here right now, but hey.
You're getting
A
the
new mirror
status
shows up.
news.
You're not here.
Yeah, you're not here.
There's another mirror.
In this mirror, you see Penelope wakes up, walks in the room, grabs the mirror, holds it up. You're not here. Puts it down. No.
That
no,
was
no.
not canon.
That's not canon. The other one was.
Not canon.
Text.
Well, I don't quite see anything. He's just kind of tilting it back and forth. Wrong with the mirror itself. So, whatever it was,
can I see the mirror?
I'm sure we can get. All right, I'll pass over. I'm sure when Gavin returns later in the night, we can gain further insight. But for now, I think it may be best
Where's
to get some rest.
massive swarm man?
Sat at the dinner table.
I point at the table.
Oh, okay. Did you hear any of that? Is he awake? Actually.
Yeah, just
Are
low
they awake?
energy.
Low energy.
Yeah,
The hive is awake.
Look, do you know anything about magic that, like, shows people in, like, a different area? I mean, I assume you're, like, at least somewhat competent magically, considering that you're a sentient swarm of hornets. No offense. I didn't mean that in, like, an offensive way. I just...
The hive cares not for your mirror troubles.
Roasted.
Oh, okay. That's the best thing that's gonna happen tonight.
I feel like Joyce Byers right now.
So, Nyxio, what are you gonna do about it? Since the Hive cares not for your mirror troubles. Do you want to roll an Arcana check?
I guess I'll roll an Arcana check.
Yeah.
All right, that is a 13.
Okay. Not particularly high. You know you're not tripping.
Yeah.
You know that there was magic in this mirror at one point somehow. They saw you and you saw them. You know it's the truth. You don't have a single doubt in your body that that just happened.
Look, why would I lie to you about this? Why would I just cause a stir? I was sleeping on the couch. I was minding my own business. Just someone take a look at this.
I have already.
Does anybody want to give me an insight check on Nyxio?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I know the Hive cares not.
For your mirror troubles, yes.
For the mirror troubles, but I must offer the opportunity.
18.
18? Nyxio's full not lying. They seem really genuinely freaked out.
I'm gonna put both my hands on Nyxio's shoulders. My friend, I really truly do believe you in that you saw an old young man with Gavin in the mirror. There is nothing that you or I nor the Hive could particularly do about it in this moment.
Look, I can't put into words because, like, what if somebody knows that this is us and we're the ones who set the freak show out and we're probably gonna be the ones that are blamed for the death of the ringleader? I don't know about you guys, but this just worries me.
May the Hive step in.
As always.
After hearing that, the Hive, not a word, floats over to the mirror and punches it.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll. You shatter that mirror, bro. You just shatter it.
The mirror is no more.
As you shatter the mirror and shout, "The mirror is no more," you hear stomps coming from down the hall, and in a little black nightie, with her hair up in curlers that will never curl her hair. It'll never be curly. You see holding a little candlestick with little slippers on. In walks Penelope, and she looks murderous. She's holding in one hand her little candlestick, and in the other one the biggest knife in the house. So who's doing it?
Listen. I can explain. Just give me like 40...
I'm liable to kill you!
People have tried before. Hasn't really worked out, so I would advise...
I'm not people!
Then what are you?
Her eyes flash red. I'm something else fucking entirely.
Oh my god!
Clean that up! And she stomps back to her room after she says clean that up. And we're gonna go back to the court. So we're gonna go back.
What's with the sassy lost child?
You fucking Penelope! I've never heard a cuss. I've never heard that before in my life.
I will say, with that insight check... Yeah, you're not there. With that insight check, Morgan, you have never heard Penelope cuss. You know she only said it because Salem put her in charge.
Yeah.
You know that's... If he was here, it would be radio silence. No one would be streaming her album. No one. So...
Oh my god! Holy shit!
You guys...
I gave too much power.
Speaking of Salem, we're going back to the court. Court's been adjourned.
That's me.
That bombshell has been dropped on you. People just start to stand up and leave. Is there anyone you'd like to talk to or anything you'd like to do before you leave?
I want to talk to. I wrote down everyone's names because I was smart. I want to talk to the general. I want to talk to him. I want to know his thoughts.
General Buchanan. He went storming off after the
Oh
prince.
yeah, he
You
did.
wanted to follow
Oh, yeah.
him?
No, actually, I want to talk to the doctor. Is he
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Dr. Joseph St. Clair, who's in his late 30s. He's a dwarven man with like soot black hair, tan skin, covered in freckles,
Mm-hmm.
in his he's in his best as well. He actually looks less like a doctor and like a fellow court mage in his like royal
Mhm.
attire. He kind of looks goofy like this.
Mhm.
But you see he starts to exit with his hands in front of him. He starts to exit and walks beside you as you guys start to head out of the main hall.
Mhm.
Right. How are you doing then?
Uh,
Salem?
I've I've had a lot happening these past few days. Just it felt like one bombshell after another. Um, do you know what was it? What was the contents that was given to the king that caused the illness?
We're not yet even sure. I couldn't even track it. It's been in his system for longer than I can. He leans in kind of a hush hush uh
Mhm.
to you and goes, "Can't even tell if it it were poison or just an illness that's appeared in the king's system. It's near impossible to track, but it's progressed far too far for us to not do anything. So we'll do something we
Mhm.
must.
Is
I
there
go.
is there a way that I could either see the king or maybe get a sample? Maybe I can investigate. I wouldn't want to know what it is after he's gone, because that is going to be one of the only ways I can touch his body. But I don't want to get to that point. That kid, he's too young.
He's
He's not.
just a
He's
lad. Shouldn't even be on
he's
the
just
throne.
he's genuinely just a kid, and he's gonna have to watch his sister as well. And it's just with my
Um,
little one at home. I genuinely I don't know what he's going through, and I want to help.
can you give me a history check? This is gonna be a really low DC. It's truly like DC 7. Uh, just to recall some stuff about the royal family.
Oh my god. The one time
No way.
I rolled a nat 20
Let me
plus 3,
open in the binder.
23.
Okay,
Plus 23. The one time! You're
Salem,
like, oh, it's really
Salem.
slow.
Let me tell you, because you've been in the castle your whole life. Your mom and dad were doing
Mhm.
this job before you. Before your
Mhm.
dad left, then it was just your mother. But you know, uh, that the queen died of an illness years ago. Like, the queen has been dead. She died about a year after uh Lilia's birth, but then it was
Mhm.
quoted her death was quoted under, not like you're remembering like your files. It was quoted under like after birth complications. Um
Mhm.
but she died a year after she was born, and you remember like your mom like handling the body, um and she said something offhandedly like, for being birth complications, like that happens to women all the time. They give birth, they seem to be fine, and then they get really sick and they die because maybe there's not a proper like the healing, like there's an infection or something. But she says that it wasn't that, like she couldn't find any infection or anything on her, and that she died from like sickness, like there was a
Mhm.
sickness that overtook her afterward. um
Mhm.
and which could mean sickness runs in the family, because even the old king before, I now I gotta actually look at my notes. The current king,
Oh.
King Lysander, you know that his father died of sickness,
Mhm.
of a similar caliber, uh, but like super way later on in his life. Um, his father Sylvester, died of like. Now that the doctor is sitting here and talking to you,
Mhm.
like describing the symptoms, you're like, okay, this might just be like a reoccurring thing in their medical history.
Mhm.
And that's what you get in Nat 20, gotta respect Nat 20. Um, and respect it, I
Could I
guess.
ask how old everyone was when they died or got sick?
Um, incredible. Yes, you can. Ba-do-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do-do.
I feel like a little detective. Like I want to get down to the bottom of this. Little
Uh,
detective.
Sherlock Holmes.
Queen, Queen
Mhm.
Nevea, uh, died at the age of 32. Uh,
Mhm.
the old queen lived a very long life. She died of old age. Um, and King Sylvester Hawley, the current king's father, died 10 years after the war stopped. So he was in his like 60s, 70s.
Mhm. And how old is the king current?
King current is in his uh early 50s.
This ain't adding up. This put in my calculator. This shit ain't adding up. Am I able? Probably not now, but am I able to review the old note from the queen's death, and hit up the one who, you know, did that, my own mother?
Uh Most definitely. With a nat 20, I'll
Not
say
now.
this as well. Yeah, not now. But with a nat 20, you're already doing like history and stuff. You would know somewhere deep in the castle files.
Mhm.
These files are hidden away somewhere. It's gonna take like a while to dig through all of that, but you're sure you could
Mhm.
like lock down the physical hard evidence of
Mhm.
like not only just hearsay from your mother who might not remember it fully, but also you
Mhm.
could find it somewhere, but it would just take a long time. Um,
Mhm.
the doctor is watching you like what is Salem doing in this moment as you're like rapid remembering all these like, oh, I remember that death and that and this and this and that's where the grave is and this and that sickness.
he he can see Salem eyes gloss over in a way that shows he's not looking at anything in particular. His
Yeah.
eyes are kind of like moving back and forth as he's like reading notes, remembering things. He sees his like paws twitching away, his tail's like doing a little like
Oh, it's flicking
wag with a little
rapidly.
twitch. Yeah, like
Yeah.
he like it's not like an excited way, it's more just like
No, but it's like
like cats right
you're
before they
honed.
pounce the way
Yes,
they
precisely.
yeah.
I
You
completely
can
agree.
the doctor can see Salem knows something because the doctor himself, well, Salem himself knows things the doctor doesn't know because the doctor knows from the before. Once the person dies,
Um,
I know the rest
you
for the
would
most
also
part.
you would also know you've been in the castle longer with that nat 20 as well. You wouldn't even need to know that. He's your colleague. Uh, he's
Yeah,
only been in the castle for 10 years. The queen died
yeah,
before he got here.
yeah. So I know
Um,
details of things because I've experienced.
yeah. You have more information at your palate. So he sees you and goes, "Well, then I'll leave you to your work then, sir. I've got to head out. Could you give me a
And then
perception check with advantage as he leaves?"
okay, okay. What does
Uh,
advantage mean again?
you're gonna roll 2d20s and take the higher number as you guys exit out onto the quad and you see like knights
Hey,
here.
you wouldn't believe what I just wrote again.
I don't want to know the number. I have to have some secrets. Okay, what's the total? Tell me the total, because I know it's a 20 on the die.
What is it? What is it again?
Perception.
Perception 24.
Gee.
Oh my! When I need it, I need it.
Jesus. Okay. Here's what you see. You see he regards you. And turns. You guys are out into like the inner garden.
Mhm.
You see he goes and joins up with a group of people. And the people in this group. First, you see Squire Caleb Loftfoot. He's there. He's like surrounded by like 3 other knights.
Mhm.
He's there. You see like couple seconds later, Aberdeen comes out from the inner wall, like a little outpost on the inner wall, and you saw Aberdeen walk. Yeah, because you saw Aberdeen walk off with a prince. He walks up to this
That's
group.
the prince's knight, right?
Yeah, it's his right. Yeah, that's his right hand.
Okay.
And the squire, you'd know that Squire Loftfoot and the prince grew up together, and they are close friends.
Yes. Yeah.
They meet up. You see the doctor walks over there, and then you see a person that at first you don't think you recognize, and then you do know them because they're the one that got in Nyxio's face and told them to run at the festival. And we're gonna go somewhere else now. We're gonna go over back to a lovely little shop. You guys are being led up to the front, Lord Foog and Gavin. You see, Tilbo opens a drawer and he goes, "Oh man, that's just keys." Closes it, opens another drawer, goes, "Okay, there you go. How much I owe you?"
A lot. Let's say a lot. Let's say a lot.
A lot. That makes sense.
Just whatever you have, I would appreciate it.
He grabs a little pouch, throws some gold in there. He hands it to you. It's just like a little velvet green pouch. Hands it to you. Goes, that's like 25 gold, man. That's all I got right now. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You know what you need.
What? What do I need?
He reaches down beneath the desk and pulls out a goblet, and he sets it down. You need one of these.
What is that?
Go take a sip.
I'd rather not.
Oh, would your bird friend like a little sip?
Lord Foog? Do you want? I wouldn't recommend it.
Tilbo winks at you.
Can I make a perception check?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
What are you trying to perceive?
If there's anything off about the color or the odor of the drink.
There's no drink in it. There's no drink. I'll tell you that this goblet is a, like, silver-plated goblet. It's really ornate, extremely fancy. It has, like, little gold embellishments on it that surround, like, these emeralds that are deeply set into the cup part of the glass around the rim. It has an ornate handle that seems to like twist and twirl like a branch of a tree. And then it's the bowl of the cup. There's no drink in it. I think you need to take a sip. And he winks again with his other eye. It's less clean than the other one. You think he only winks with one of them.
Pass. No drink.
Are you sure?
No drink. Money. Gold. We have.
I gave your friend money.
Yeah, we have the gold.
Satisfactory.
We have the gold. We can We probably should be heading out. And now that I'm
We should
thinking
head
about
out. We should head out.
As you say that, you see the lights flicker a little bit, and he goes, "It lights from seemingly nowhere, like the lamps and fixtures and like the overhead lights, even though there's no lights on the ceiling, flicker." And he goes, "Now you guys ain't leaving till somebody takes us up."
I don't listen. I've had enough to drink. We really should be leaving. Right, Lord Fu? We should we should be leaving.
Listen here, Buster. I can see it on your face.
What do you see? It's just my face.
You've got something to hide.
What is we need we need to leave.
Are you like ushering to the exit?
I'm looking at food. We need to leave.
Satisfactory. We need to leave.
What he said.
What he said.
Guys, are you guys leaving? Are you guys going to the exit?
I would like to leave unless he is literally. We are trapped there.
If you go to the exit, do you go to the exit? That's where
let's go to the exit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's walk to the exit.
You walk to where the entrance is. You see the bucket of throw up still there from earlier, Gavin. And you see that the entranceway that was a black void when you looked back in it is completely stoned up.
There's.
Well,
okay.
shit.
Okay. Okay. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, old young man. Let us out of here.
You know my name's Tilbo.
I don't care what your name is. We need to leave.
I told you how you leave.
I don't want any more trouble. Let us leave. Let us leave.
You take a sip, you can leave.
I'm not taking a sip of goddamn anything.
Gavin.
There's nothing in that chalice.
Gavin.
You like it.
Gavin.
Food. What?
If I die, tell my family I love them.
What?
Take a drink.
You take a drink.
No, we don't have to do this.
You take a drink. Lord Foog, what is your favorite drink?
Honestly, just ice cold water.
It tastes like the water from back home. That flowed fresh from the spring on the side of the mountains, deep in the island.
Satisfactory?
Wait. What did it taste like? What did it taste like?
You see Lord Foog's eyes start to like well up with tears, and you just start crying. But you feel like comforted and like held.
What did you do to Lord Foog? What did you do to him?
I told him he'd like it.
What did you do to the bird?
You sip.
I don't want to take a sip.
You take
Gavin.
a sip.
Sip. Satisfactory.
If I take a sip, can we leave?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do something nice. You guys are real nice and walk around my whole store.
Give me the goddamn chalice.
Drink it. What's Gavin's favorite drink?
The finest wine in the land.
This is the most complex but sweet wine you've ever had. Your face immediately becomes like flushed. And then at the end it starts to taste like mulled wine, like a Christmas wine for like a winter solstice from years back, like the first one you ever celebrated comfortably. Like you're maybe like, I don't know, 10, like 12, and you feel like the feeling of a heavy warm blanket over your shoulders.
So it's like the scene from Ratatouille.
No.
Okay.
You're comforted by a childhood memory when you take a sip.
Okay. So I like. So it's a very comforting feeling. You're saying it's the moment I drink it, it's like old memories rush back.
It's a memory. It's like if you were drinking nostalgia.
How about tears start rolling down my face?
Oh, tears start rolling down your face?
Yeah.
Tears start rolling down your face.
Lord Foog walks up to Gavin, just kind of plops himself in his lap.
Yeah, I think you both have collapsed from crying.
He literally just looks up and goes, I miss him. What happened?
What did you give me? What is this feeling?
Tilbo takes the chalice, walks back behind his back bar, puts it away, and goes, "You guys are free to go." And the door opens.
That's it? That's it? No, I need that chalice, please. One more sip, please.
It'll be back. You know where I'm located. You can come back anytime, handsome. And he winks at you.
Okay.
You and your little bird friend.
Thank
I start
you.
wiping the tears and get
I
up.
think. Satisfactory.
Yeah.
Very
Satisfactory.
satisfactory.
He hands you a little business card, Lord Foog. It's like a little.
Okay.
It's a perfect square, and it says Tilbo on it in like crude handwriting, like really shitty. Like the B's backwards, it's in all capitals. And then he puts a stamp on it that is a gold sigil of his face. But like cartoony, kind of like in a Max Fleischer-esque way. And he hands it to you and goes, "You're welcome." And he winks, and then he crawls into the floorboard beneath him. And you guys are free to leave.
What just happened?
You got the money. Good
I'm
job.
saying that to Foog. Like, what?
Oh,
Did that just happen? Did you see all that?
That just happened.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's get back. Let's get back.
Let's
to,
go. Let's
Let's
go.
get back to Salem's. Okay.
You start heading back to Salem's. I think you guys arrive as the crew in here is finishing sweeping up all the glass after being fussed at by a child. You guys see bleary-eyed. Wait, hold on. Are you guys taking the money to Roland, or are you gonna do it to tomorrow?
I'll do
Because
it
it's way
tomorrow.
late at night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I
tomorrow.
ask Foog to not speak of what happened at Tilbo's? Would
Silence.
Foog agree to that?
Promised silence.
Promise silence. Okay.
Memories from long ago.
That was just between you and me. Okay.
Between you and me.
We don't have to
And-
discuss this. We went there, got the money, we came back.
Foog looks at Gavin in the most genuine he's ever been. Gavin the gifted? Friend?
Yes. Gavin the gifted friend.
Gavin the gifted! Gavin the gifted!
Lord Foog, you reassume your expedited state. Once again, back to bouncing off the walls. Your coins in your pocket jingle as you run down the street, and back to Casa de Salem. You open the door to see everybody kind of ashamedly, even the Hive, sweeping up glass from the floor, and there's a broken mirror frame.
Oh, what happened here?
Oh my god.
It looks like a bomb went off in here.
What?
Did
I
you?
did.
Did you see me? I saw you. I saw you in the mirror. Did you see me?
I turn to Lord Foog. I stare at Lord Foog and I stare back at Nyxio. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You cannot fucking do this to me right now. You saw me. We made eye contact. You saw me. The guy.
We went for a walk!
Nyxio, I think you might be a bit drunk. Maybe
No,
you should.
no.
You probably should get some rest.
I'd say, yeah, I think everyone's tired. You guys all kind of like finish cleaning up the glass. I think Gavin and Foog just kind of quietly, as quiet as they can, sit and prepare to sleep. Salem, we're gonna flash back to you.
Mm-hmm.
What's your plan? No, be smart about this. You rolled really high, and you know you have to be smart about this.
So I see the group.
They talk for a quick second. You see the doctor pulls Aberdeen aside, and walks off with them. You see the elf with long hair regards the squire and leaves in the opposite direction, and the squire goes up to the guard post. Truly, they
I
all
think
greeted each other and separated. 20's really high.
I fuck. Ugh.
It's late at night.
Oh, you got me. I kind of want to follow, but I also kind of want to just like go home because I feel like I don't trust myself. I'm on a hunch. I'm on a hunt, and I think I need to follow this hunt. But I think following the people is not the right decision.
So are you heading home?
I don't. I think I wanna. Is my home connected to my little office that I deal with the dead people, or is that somewhere else?
It's your coroner's room is down the hall, so it's a more like surgical place. It's deeper within the castle.
Do I have files there? Can I go?
Not all of the files there are there, but there's a considerable amount. Once
I think
again,
I want to
it's
go
gonna
there.
take a long time sorting through all the
Oh,
files.
fuck. Yeah. Hmm.
Stated that earlier.
This is so nerve-wracking. In like a good way.
What's your play?
I think I'm gonna go. Wait. So
Your
everyone
options?
went. Yeah, give me options.
They all went different directions, right? The squire went up to the guard post. The elf with black hair, like the long dark hair, left. The doctor
Mhm.
pulled Aberdeen aside, and they also left it in a different direction. You have a hunch that maybe, you found this out earlier, you might be able to, it might take days of sorting through files to find hard evidence about what happened to the queen. You also know you have some files at home along with your mother who might remember something. So there's a lot of things you could do here. What are you doing?
I think I'm gonna go home and talk to my mom.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's the safest decision for myself because I'm already I feel like I already have such a high profile right now, and after such great news, everyone's on alert. So I think it's time to go home. I don't want to
Yeah.
cause any trouble.
You start heading home. You get a couple of greetings from knights as you walk through the grounds. You go to the outer wall, walk deep, deep in, and you come back to your home where everyone's like politely sitting. No one's acting up. Like it is quiet as you walk in. Most people are trying to fall back asleep, but you guys see Salem arrive back.
Do I notice my mirror? Like
I think
gone?
you noticed the mirror frame that's leaned against the wall underneath where it used to hang. There's no mirror in it anymore. It's truly just a frame.
So let's Salem to the group. Good evening, good evening. What happened to my mirror?
I wasn't here.
I wasn't here.
What the bird
Morgan
said.
just side-eyeing the hive.
What the Gavin the Gifted said.
Okay.
The hive looks over at Morgan, notices they're side-eyeing, turns back to Salem. The hive was told there was a man in the mirror, so I defeated the mirror.
Um thanks for that.
You are
Can I
welcome.
is everyone okay? Can I do like a what is it?
Insight? You want to do an insight check on the group, yes?
Yeah, I want to do it and see what's up because I have not been here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what anyone has done. Everyone did things after I left. It's gonna be 16.
16. Some people look like they're in trouble. Other people look like they're tired. And some people look deeply disturbed. By some people, I do mean Nyxio, who still... Nyxio, you saw them. You are 100% sure, and not in a way of like, I'm tricking myself into... You are positive you saw them.
I
So
think
Nyxio looks a little wigged out. Everybody else is kind of just either embarrassed or tired.
I'm gonna look around. Salem's gonna go into dad mode and be like, Nyxio, could I talk to you in my room?
Yeah, I guess.
I'll meet you in there. You can go ahead. And he
Alright.
looks at the rest of the group and he goes, I don't know what happened tonight. I don't need to know what happened tonight. All I want to know is everyone's safe. Is everyone okay? And do you need anything from me specifically?
I'm fine.
What the
We're
Gavin the
all-
Gifted said.
Yes, we're all quite all right. It seems to only be Nyxio who's a little distressed at the moment.
But hey, what's new? You know.
Okay. I hope everyone has a great night. If anything troubles you, my door is welcome to be knocked. Try not to break any more things, please. A coroner's paycheck is only so big. And I do appreciate everything within my home because it's been here for a while. And if you are going to break things, can you run it by me or Penelope first? With that being said, I hope everyone has a good night. He walks in to the room. He walks away and he's like he goes and sees Nyxio. How is Nyxio right now?
Not good. Distressed, and like they know that they saw it, but it's like, are they crazy? Like
He
questioning themselves.
he sits down in front of Nyxio. I don't know if you're sitting on my bed. I'm gonna assume you are.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you're in my. I'm gonna lean down. Do that little like dad thing where you like
Yeah.
squat in front of.
Put the
them
hand
and
on the
go,
leg.
Yeah, no.
Tough day, kiddo.
Salem's in.
Full
He's in
papa
dad
mode.
mode.
Absolutely.
He goes. He pretty much says the same spiel to everyone. He goes, I don't know what happened. I don't need to know what happened. You can tell me if you want to.
I
Are you okay? Are you safe?
saw
Do you need
something.
anything?
I saw something in that mirror.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta understand. It was like I was having a nap. Because yeah, I'm sober now. I took my drunk nap. I'm fine. This isn't me being drunk. This was me genuinely seeing this. I saw the mirror and I heard the word like Vaseline, and I was like, Vaseline? Then I looked up, and then there was Gavin and another person. Old young man is the only way I can describe it. And I just, it was like, then he goes, you're not here. Wipes, and the mirror went back to normal. And I'm trying. I tried to tell Morgan. Morgan believed me. The Hive didn't really care. And then he punched the mirror, and then the mirror shattered. And then when Gavin and Foog came back, they claimed they didn't see me, but I know I saw Gavin in that mirror. Do you have magic on that mirror or anything?
There's magic everywhere we go.
You know what I mean.
I can. Nothing was on that mirror. But with that being said, I do want to let you know that I believe you. You never once lied to me to my face, at least that I do not know, and I trust you enough. But I can promise you I would do everything in my power to make sure that you are safe. And you are safe right here, right now. You will be okay. It will be okay. I don't know. I've encountered many magical things within my life. I don't know the specifics of what happened to you, but I can promise you that you are safe here. And I will make sure of that.
It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I feel some sort of responsibility over the whole crew. I mean, you guys are housed here, and Penelope is here, so I need to make sure everyone's safe so she can be safe.
I'm just afraid as long as I'm not here. As long as I'm here, nobody in this group is safe. But I don't know where to go.
And you can stay here. Like I said, I will make sure everything in my power to make sure you and every single person in here is safe. I know people. I'm connected to this castle.
Mhm.
And I will make sure I will not be the one burying your body. You will be safe as long as I can live. And I promise you that. I think right now what you need is some rest. You are shaken up, I understand. Tomorrow in the morning, I can have Penelope make you some tea and we can talk over everything. But for now, we've all had very long days, including myself, and I just need everyone to go to bed.
I think
Like
there's one more person I want to talk to.
And who is that?
Gavin.
I'm sure you guys can work out whatever differences you guys have right now, and you guys can have your talk, but for now, I think the best thing is I will be heading to bed. If you ever need me, my door is just a knock away. I will wake up. Do not worry.
Thank you.
Of course. Of course. You can go to bed. Come on. You'll be okay. And he
Yeah.
like stands up and like ruffles her hair. Ruffles her hair. And it's just like, all right, kiddo. Head to bed.
All right. Thank you. It means a lot. Words cannot express my gratitude enough.
Nyxio, you shuffle out of the room and onto the pallet you built on the table. Because you move your feet, you lose your seat. The hive is crumpled onto the couch again. Um, you go lay down. Everyone makes their way to bed. Salem, you start to disrobe and get into your pajamas. Um, and as you like come out of your closet, like dressed, you see sitting on your bed is your mother. Hey there. How are you, my darling son?
Mom,
Terrible news, isn't it?
I'm scared. At times like this, I wish you were still here. Physically here, because I don't know what to do, Mom.
Um,
I am scared.
she stands up and you feel as she puts her paw onto your shoulder, you feel a chill where her paw should be. Quite the opposite of a warm, motherly touch, but still comforting to you in some way.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Oh, honey, if it makes you feel any better, Penelope threatened them with a knife when they broke the mirror. And that kid's
She
not lying. There was something in that. There were people in that mirror. I
That's
watched
how a
it.
little.
I, s-
That's how
I
a
was
little laugh.
switching between, I was hopping between being with you at the meeting about the king and then also this.
Of course, Penelope threatened them.
It, it was very funny. Hard
Sounds ridiculous.
juxtaposed between the sad news about the king. let's not tell the rest of them just yet, okay? She winks at you.
Okay, Mom. He looks at her and he's just like, I'm very tired. Could I have a conversation with you tomorrow about the queen and the king and everything that went down?
Of course. I'm always ready to assist you, my dear. I'm gonna
One
go lay up in the attic before one of your new weirdos takes up all the space.
one thing that I ask of you, Mother, could you try to recall tonight as much as you can about the queen's death and her autopsy? Anything you can remember tonight? Could you try to recall it for tomorrow?
Yes, I'll comb what's left of my memory for it. And she floats up through the ceiling and disappears.
Mhm.
That's where we're gonna end it tonight. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I hope you had a lot of fun. But we're done.
That was a good session.
God
Oh,
damn.
very good.
Yippee! That was a really good
Big
session.
That was an emotional session.
Yeah.
Welcome to playing D&D with me, LOL. You thought it was all silly jokes, and then we got into the latter half.
No, that's what I want. I like the emotional stuff.
One announcement, we will not be having an episode next week due to a couple people heading out, but we will be back on Tuesday, the Toost, August Toost.
Oh, I get it. Aha. Aha.
August
Oh,
wait.
That was a good Life of the Party reference, dude. I got that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
the
Life
Anyone
of
here,
the Party.
anyone here fans of Life of the
Oh
Party?
my gosh.
I love Life of the Party.
And as a couple
Can we get the line?
reminders, please don't forget to tag us on Twitter if you guys have any fan art. Hashtag LOTPDND, LOTP on Tumblr, whatever preferred platform you guys have or want to use. We'd love scrolling through that. Just
Yes.
I check it every
It's
day. I love
addicting.
seeing
I
it.
check it
Me
every day as
too.
well. Also,
I
guys,
need more tweets.
at me on Twitter. I will respond to questions. I might not always tell you what you want to hear, though. Wink.
But yeah, the VOD for episode 3 is up on the channel right now. I uploaded that earlier today. I'll make an official announcement later. VOD for this will probably be up tomorrow, but overall, thank you guys so much for watching and stopping by every week.
Say the line. Say the line.
Satisfactory.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yay!
Satisfactory.
Is Beef still live? We could raid Beef.
Beef's live, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Beef is a really cool new setup.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah,
should go
he
check
is.
it out.
Does he?
He has like LED lights and like these like neon signs. It's
LGBT.
crazy.
Hell yeah.
Everyone here should go watch
got the
Beef.
LGBT
All
lights.
right, guys. I'll be sending you all to Beef, LG Beef T.
LGBT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Have a fantastic night, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye,
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Merry
Mwah.
Christmas.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas.